about the company Dream Oval. He's telling us about himself and Dream Oval. Before we went on the break, he said he took an issue to his board, and the issue was as to whether their company should pay tithes or not, and the board kicked it out. But in my candid opinion, I think it's very debatable as to whether a business has to pay tithes or not. If God is giving to the business, then they obviously need to give back to God. But if it is, I don't know. I don't know by what standards the board would have to kick it out. But I would want to hear from you, my viewers, right now. Send me text messages. Unfortunately, you can't call in today. We have a problem with the sounds, so you can't call in today. But you can send text messages in. Send text messages to 026 488 8532 026 488 8532, and we'll read them live on air. So Derry, let's talk about some of the products you guys have.
Yeah.
Dream Oval, you have a bit of an elaborate service outline, right?
Yeah.
But you're basically web and software platform developers.
So we develop internet and mobile software.
Okay, so internet and mobile softwares.
Yeah.
And do they all have to be web-based?
Yeah. All our products run on the internet or run on mobile phones.
So you're a web and software platform developers,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. Looks like a lot of youth or a lot of young Ghanaians who want to venture into businesses are going into something in relation with the internet.
Yeah.
How did you break through? And if you could just mention some of the other services you guys offer.
Yeah. How did we break through? So starting a business, it wasn't. We didn't have client.
Right.
We had ideas.
Right.
We knew what way we wanted to go to.
Right.
As to whether how we're going to get there was a whole issue on its own.
Right.
So how did we break through? We broke through by first of all being naive and thinking that when we do things for free, we're going to get client.
Right.
So our first product was given out for free. Tapping into our network.
Right.
So we had a friend who worked with a finance company, and they needed a solution to send SMS to remind their customers to come and pay mortgages that they've collected or they've loaned out to them. And we knew that there were other competitors on the market. So how do you compete against those who had already established themselves on the market? And one of the key issues of entrepreneurship of any other person, a young person doing a business, is credibility. Sometimes it's not the money. You can have the money, but if you're not credible, nobody's going to use your service. And if nobody uses your service, you're not going to be in business.
Right.
So we need to build that credibility. That was more important to us than profit.
Right.
So we did what we called pro bono services, where when this guy came to us, said, hey, we had a solution. We could actually do something for you that could send or remind your customers through SMS to come and pay back their mortgages. And we had to go and do a presentation. And to do a presentation, credibility is key.
Right.
We needed to make sure that our presentation was spectacular.
Right.
That when people see it or whoever sees it will call us again, to work with us. So we did that, and then we got our first client. Now you need to use a first client as a reference to get other client. And it's very, very cool if you get a renowned client as your client. So that is how we built upon. And then now the clients started flowing through network. Like I think our next big client was through a phone call that regarding Ghana 2008. I had a call with somebody, and then I realized that person was the CEO of another company. I was like, so on the phone, that was my first. I was like, please, sir, is that what you do? Do you have a solution? Does your business require this kind of service? So what if we give you something like that? Will you use it? Will it be okay with you? And the person was like, okay, let's try it. The person called me in. We did a demo. The person thought it was okay. Then we had our second client. Then we started building on the clientele base like that. So breaking through, nobody held our hand to do it. We had to first of all be prepared to forego initial margins or initial profit, do things for free, tap into our network. Every network was key for us, even those that we didn't know. Our second client, we didn't know him from anywhere. and we tapped into him. And one of the key things that helped the business was also the alumni network. So people that we had gone to school with were in strategic positions in their businesses. They weren't like managers, or they weren't like top notch in leadership positions, but they had conducted themselves well enough for their managers and leaders to trust them. So whenever they give them an idea, they hold on to it. So those are some of the things that really helped us find our feet or find our way into the market.
Right. So it was basically doing something free.
Yeah.
And then leveraging on that to get money. I mean, I think it makes total sense. Leila Jansi was here, and Leila told me, Donald, when I started writing scripts, I had to write scripts for free. I had to work with Gamma for free.
Yeah.
In the States, she had to do things, write scripts for producers to read on air for free.
Yeah.
I mean, for radio programs for free. And finally, it's paying her off. It sharpened her skills.
Yeah.
So what are some of the products Dreamover has?
Okay, so currently the product that we are running, we're running very, very much is what we call my text buddy.
Right.
My text buddy enables institutions, people, businesses to reach out to their customers using text messages. So it's an online platform. You go there, you sign up for free, you create an account, you get what we call the product code, you create what we call the sender ID on your account, and just like the way you use your Yahoo, later you can go and log in and then send bulk SMS or blast to your customers. So if you have your barbering salon and you have customers who come into your barbering salon, one of the key things that you could do is you could take their numbers and then reach out to them on special occasion. Clients want to be appreciated. So that's what the platform is meant for. Churches are using it. Churches are reaching out to their congregation on it. They're sending them daily Bible readings. They are telling them about the week's Bible scriptures. They're delivering important announcements using my text buddy. Hotels are using it. We have key hotels in this country using the platform. Another platform that we have is what we call OR Banking. OR Banking is a mobile banking platform that we are deploying for banks, for them to enable their customers access banking services through what we call alternate channels. So alternate channels include the mobile phone, including the regular telephone, including ATMs. So what OR Banking does is that if you go to a bank and do a transaction, OR Banking sends you an alert of your transaction. If you want to stop a check, OR Banking will enable you use your mobile phone to stop a check. OR Banking will enable you use your mobile phone to move money from one account to another account. And we got very key client. We got Fidelity using the platform. We got ADB using the platform. So that is one of our product as well. And then one of what we call our killer project is iWallet. iWallet is an online payment platform. What it does is simple. It enables you move money over the internet. And moving money, that means that when you move money, you are going to use it in exchange for a product or a service. And that's what iWallet does. And iWallet will be launched by the end of the quarter fully. And we know that there are other people in the market, but we are coming out with something different. We are tapped into local ingenuity. We started working on this platform since 2006. It's actually the reason why we started Dreamover. One of the main reasons why we started Dreamover. So if we release the platform, the amount of work that has gone to it will speak for itself. So that's one of our product as well. And then finally, we consult for people. We do different consultation. We consult for institutions. We've done work for the Grameen Foundation, sponsored by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, on mobile health, where we are helping curb maternal mortality across Africa by offering mobile health solutions that is enabling people in rural areas get access to medical care through the mobile phone. So these are some of the things that we are doing across board.
This is a very, very, very huge project.
Yeah.
You must be rich then.
I don't know what rich is, but rich is relative. I think we are running the business prudently, to be able to survive, to be able to employ new people, to be able to make an impact. And one of the key things that I would like to tell viewers that if you start a business, your keyword should be survival, because if you don't survive, you won't make it to eat your profit or to gain your profit. So you need to do things that will make you stay in business, because business has the invisible hand working. Business is a dynamic, it's a process. Today's big producer of a product will be tomorrow's lowest producer. If you look at IBM, if you look at Microsoft, IBM was called Big Blue.
Right.
Today, where's IBM? IBM is now into consulting services for software, but at first they were doing the mainframe computers, there were the IBM machines all over the place. So you can never tell. The key thing for any business person is to survive.
You mentioned iWallet.
Yeah.
But there are major players in the market like PayPal and other companies.
Yeah.
How can iWallet challenge or else stand up to the competition?
So I wouldn't say challenge or stand up to competition, because iWallet has its own niche. And PayPal, nobody in Ghana has free access to PayPal. To use PayPal without any third-party involvement, you need to get an international bank account, or you need to have some kind of international, or you should be in a country that is not in Ghana. Because if you've been setting up a PayPal account, you won't see Ghana as part of the list of countries that will enable you to set up PayPal.
Right.
So there and then, I wouldn't say we are competing with PayPal. We believe that people who use PayPal when they come to Ghana would rather like to use us, because we offer them an alternative to what they are already used to. So PayPal and all the other international payment gateways are actually paving the way for us to be able to do something similar in Africa. And normally when we set up business, you set up business for different reasons. You set up the business something even to complement an existing product that does not exist in your vicinity or in your locality. And you can actually build it so well that you can now have relationship with the external product. So we believe that eventually we could have relationship with a company like PayPal.